Hey everybody, this is Peggy for CropStop.com, and I want to show you this awesome quick release paper that is out by Couture Creations. It's a non-stick type paper that you're going to use with your die cuts. You are going to be amazed at how it works. Now, let me just show you the box here. When you get your box, there's going to be 2 rolls inside of there. And along the edges, just like your wax paper, your saran wrap kind of stuff, is one of those little serrated areas. So you're just going to roll it out. I'm going to use actually one of this right here, so I think that's about right. And I'm just going to tear me a hunk of that out of there. Now, the die that I'm using is also from Couture Creations, and it is called, what is this? Just a lace die. Ornamental lace die. Very cool die. So, now here's what we're going to do. Oh, I got a little piece of it in there from where I was practicing. I've got my platform. This is my Big Shot. One of my acrylic plates right there. I'm going to place my die up because I want to be able to see it. Then I'm simply going to take this, and they've made it really kind of cool, and I'll show you why I think it's so cool. The printed side doesn't really matter which side you put. It doesn't say anyway. I put the printed side up because I want to see it, so there's that. And then here's my piece of cardstock. Make sure I've got that. And then I'm going to put one more acrylic plate on top of there, hoping that I didn't scooch that around. Now I have to stand up to turn this and get her going. And we're just going to, now I want you to run it through all the way, that way, and then I want you to come back. Now, you're saying, now why are you doing that? Because all those little intricate pieces in there, just works better if you do it twice. Alright, so I'm going to take that, and here's my die. Ooh, I just barely made that, didn't I? Look how easy that comes off of there. Let me scoot back over here a little bit so you can see. Now, I'm going to make a mess here, but I want to show this. Look how easy those come out of there, just flicking them out. Now, I don't know if you've ever had to use the little dies before that had like little intricate pieces in there, but man, they were a pain in the bazoo trying to get out of there. So there's that piece. All right, and I'm going to have to clean my whole desk off. Now watch this. Same thing. They just come right out of there. I'm not going to flip them all over the table because I've already made quite a mess as it is. Now, if they don't pop out just like you doing this kind of a thing, they come out a whole lot easier than the other ways, I'm telling you. See, I just stuck my thumbnail through there and it comes right out. There's no tearing. Let me get that out of there. So some of the little ones you might want to go through 3 times through, but it depends now, obviously, on the thickness of the cardstock you're using. This is a printed cardstock. I don't even know whose paper this is. Tell you the truth, I just grabbed a hunk. But I can tell you, I'm going to use that because I love this lace doily. So anyway, do you see how easy that's coming out of there? Now here's the, let me get this out of the way. I'm going to actually dump this because I don't want to have to vacuum the whole thing. Okay, there. That'll work for now. I'll work on this later. Now here's the cool part. Check this out. Let me get a hold of that. Look at that. Here is a totally another piece that you can use on a card because it's kind of like those paper doilies, you know. Well, it is paper, but it's already got like a design in it, so I will be using both things. So you're not wasting this paper, this release paper, and there's plenty of it in there, so this works with all of your dies that have really intricate pieces. Let me just give you an example here. This is a much heavier, can you really see that? A much heavier cardstock. And it's clean cut using that. Let me bring this in a little bit so you can see maybe a little bit better. I mean, it's clean cut. Can you check that out? Now this one, I only ran through 1 time. And as you can see, these come out, but not as easily. I kind of have to bend to get that out of there. So that's why I recommend that you would go through twice. I mean, they still come out pretty nice, but see, like this one is a little harder to get out. So, and I think, and that tore. So I'd have to take my little clippers and clip that one. So, what am I saying? Get yourself over to CropStop.com and order this. It is flying out the doors. I'm not kidding you. People are finding that it works so well. It's a non-stick paper, and you're going to get 2 rolls. Now, I don't know. Each roll has 150, let's see, 150 millimeters, which is 16.4 feet. That's a lot of die cutting, folks. So make sure to stop over and get you some before it's gone, and make sure you tell them Peggy sent you. I hope this helped you find out what release die paper is all about. Bye.